What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Damn it, I did it again. It's your boy, Patty. How you doing today? So real quick, before we get into the developer Q&A and all the big stuff happening there, your boy has hit 1,000 subscribers. So, holy... Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um... Oh, we're literally like 5 or 6 days shy of being 3 months. So, um, going from nothing to 1,000 in like 3 months is I'd have lost money on that bet. I wouldn't have thought that was gonna happen that quickly, especially since your boy's so raw. But I appreciate you guys. I would love to say that like we hit 1,000 subs. We're doing a big giveaway. You know what? We can though. We can. I can give something to every viewer. My love. I love you guys. Unfortunately, that's the only thing we have in the budget for a giveaway. So you'll get some love. You'll get some love. You'll get some love. But that's all you're getting because Daddy broke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll get there. We'll get there. You know, maybe it won't take 6 years to hear from YouTube and everything, and we'll actually, you know, be able to monetize the channel, and I can call myself a content creator, which I refuse to do until like I'm legit. Like, do they have check marks on this? Do I get a check mark? If I get a check mark, I'll feel legit. Until then, we ain't nothing. So we still ain't calling ourselves a content creator yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. But all right, enough of me being a silly bitch. We're gonna go ahead and look at the Q&A. So I went ahead and grabbed some screenshots from Facebook, and you know, being that everyone loves their privacy, I've decided to, you know, block out the people asking the questions and just notate that they're a wonderful person. Everyone you see questions from today will be wonderful people, and they're answered by the wonderful people at Dragon Raja. Just love to everybody. I love everyone right now. I love everyone all the time, not just when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Love you, boo. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into it. First question they ask is, will you be adding a way to delete characters we previously made? So their response to that is essentially that no, they don't plan on putting this in because the risk it poses when your account gets compromised. That's reasonable. I don't know how much they have to do on their back end to reverse something like that happening. If you end up losing rating, what they're able to restore. So I definitely don't fault them for taking this stance on it. They say if you do want to delete a character, if you reach out to support, they can help you delete a character and everything. So they intentionally made that process difficult. It wasn't an oversight, and here's the logic behind it. So I love that, you know, they're giving us this information. That I kind of agree. I kind of agree. All right, so do you plan to keep making more servers for new players or help current servers grow? Regarding the server, we will decide whether to add a new server according to the current load of the server. So if they need to is basically the only answer there. I think we've jumped up to a good size number of servers. And I know that a bunch of people are waiting on the SEA servers. And they're supposed to be coming soon. I don't have any more information than that. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I hope you get your server soon. Don't shoot me. But yeah, I don't think they need a bunch of servers. I think that, you know, they're already going to get to the point probably in the next 3 to 4 months where they might, you know, merge some of them and everything. But we'll see how all that develops, especially as they, you know, keep releasing content and everything. Big shout outs for the big patch that y'all just dropped. That is great. I love everything in there. Go on to the next question. Do you plan on adding an auto approval system for clubs? And if not, which position can actually see the request to join the club? Yeah, clubs already have that. And then what's the? I can't think. There's a role inside the club that can accept all that. I mean, the club master, obviously. But I'm pretty sure the person that can post like the bulletins and stuff might also be able to do it. I don't know. I'm not an officer in my club. I'm far too poor at managing all of my time to be able to take care of something like that. What is merging and what will happen to other club if they do merge? So merging is when the club's activity is very low for 5 consecutive days. You can initiate a request to initiate a merger club. After the merger club, the position of the club member and the club's identity will be retained. So I believe that this is saying that if you were the one, asking another club if they want to merge, it'll be you pulling them into yours, and your guild will keep its name, positions, and everything, and the new people will be pulled in. That's how I'm taking that, Translation can be a little funny sometimes. Do you plan to add a way for clubs to find members besides spamming in world chat, like showing a list of people who don't have a club currently? You can click players in game and invite them. Yeah. I think they were looking for more of a search thing, so if someone starts a new character, as soon as their level of eligible, to be invited, that they could actually search that and pick them up without having to meet them in game. But I see the point there. Will you add a way to exchange coupons, points to diamonds? There is no plan yet. I don't expect that one, guys. I know it's a 1-to-1 conversion for coupons to diamonds. You should never be spending your coupons on something that you can buy with diamonds. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And just if you're a free to play player or a low spender, definitely just save those, for really good events or sales. But yeah, we're probably not getting that one anytime soon. So the next wonderful person has asked, hello, well, I will ask a series of questions that I'm really curious since the last session that was in Discord. I'm jealous this person got to see the last one, and I've missed both of the Q&As now. So their first question is going to be, do you plan to bring a patch that translates the game into Spanish language for those who do not properly master the language and do not enjoy the game completely? First of all, regarding Spanish, because the text of the game is very large, it is very time consuming to translate. So if there's similar plan in the future, we will publish it in various communities as soon as possible and to let players know. So I kind of take that as, they're not looking to port it to any other languages quite yet. But if they do that, they're going to try and make it so that they can post it to multiple. And when they say communities, I am assuming they kind of mean countries. So multiple languages. When they do introduce, more, they want to add several more. But there's, no plans on that right now. So don't expect that anytime soon. Potentially not at all. Do you plan to 100% respect the content of the original version to its global version? I believe, yeah, so they're talking about the Chinese version. So yes, if this is the case, yes, we will copy all the content and activities that appear in the Chinese version to European and American versions, and we will add some more special events based on European and American versions. So essentially what they're saying is, yeah, we're getting the same game that China got, probably in the same release cycle and everything, and that they're going to add some more stuff in. So we're, getting the same core, and we'll get our own stuff, probably our own themed holidays and stuff of that nature. I don't imagine it's going to be anything like huge, crazy content that China doesn't have. As far as like the meat and potatoes stuff, we're going to be getting the same. It'd be cool if we got some of our own meat and potatoes, but at the same time, like, why would we get that and not China? You know what I mean? So, but if they want to do like, a Christmas event or, Halloween or something like that, that's cool. I'm down. Will we have more updates in the future that improve the player's quality of life? That's right. We maintain the server once. Oh, wait, is that the right one? Oh, yeah, we maintain the server once a week on average. We are constantly collecting feedback from players and repairing it continuously. Yesterday's video, the day before's video, was the first time I covered patch notes because it was the first really big update content patch. But they do weekly patches. They're, fixing little bugs here and there, releasing stuff usually for like the new sale or whatever new event is going on. because those are largely pay-to-play events, I don't usually like cover them. But they do other things during those updates and everything where they, fix some little issues or stuff that gets reported to them. So I do see that stuff in there all the time. So they're right on with that. They are constantly doing stuff to the game. Appreciate you. Oh, excuse me. Will free-to-play players benefit long-term in the game on both team and aesthetic aspects as their original counterpart? Yes, we will add some rewards to the community and games in the future to make game experience for free-to-play players better. Two things that I have right now. One, I wish that they would expand on what was done. Like, I wish the person asking the question expanded a little bit more about what they mean in terms of, like, what kind of stuff did China, or the Chinese version, implement, later on to make life better. So I would like to know what we're getting. And then the second thing is I'm just playing. I think at the beginning it feels really rough for a lot of people that are free to play or low spenders, and I'm one of you guys too. Like, I was able to spend $30 to $50 on this game when it first came out, and then I've maybe been able to spend like 10 or 20 cents then. Daddy real broke, you know what I mean? We doing these videos because it takes time, and my budget is I need to do something that costs me nothing. So I have the computer, I have the camera, we doing things. So I definitely feel, the frustration sometimes with the difference in power and rating. I've had some people tease me for having a lower rating than them. I'm a busy guy, okay? But there is a lot of stuff that if you're using your resources wisely, you're able to, play catch up, and you're able to really get some improvements and move forward. So you don't have to spend money to do that. I will say, though, one of the things that they just implemented, and I'm probably going to do a video on this in the next day or two, the gear enhancements that they just added. Dope. That's like 400 rating per one of those that you throw on, and just... I got 2 of them from just doing normal activities. Like, it's a very accessible, very strong buff. So thank you. That is super awesome. I appreciate you. And I think that covered the questions on this one. So we're doing okay on time. We're doing okay. So our last wonderful person has I just have one very important question. Future plans for Nidhogg, or was the item a limited grab? I did a ton of pulls on the last day with no luck. Would really love it to return at some point. Don't break my heart, guys. And they replied that regarding the issue of outfits, some event outfits don't matter if you don't get them the first time. Similar events will be opened again in the future. So they don't specifically come in and say Nidhogg will definitely be accessible again, and this is the date he'll be accessible on. We're not going to get that information, but if they responded to this way, then that means at least Nidhogg is going to be available again. The fact that they say some makes me think that there are going to be some outfits that are in a limited time, and I wish they would let us know what those are going to be. But I do appreciate that. All right, guys, that'll be the... Wait a minute. I think oh, yeah. I'm being sneaky. When will the new class come? New class will be officially released in a month. We will also release new gameplay after a month. So they're not going to tell us what the new gameplay is. But we're getting Fighter in a month. It's probably just going to be Fighter, not Scythe. So we're getting Fighter in a month, and it's going to be a big content update patch like we just saw. So yeah, we're getting Fighter, y'all. Yeah. Go get on my Blade Master right now, and I'm going to start getting ready. All right, y'all. I appreciate your faces. Thank you so much for the 1K. I love you guys so much. Remember, I don't care where you're standing when the sun rises on you. I absolutely love your faces. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. A lot of the comments the other day on one of my videos where I mentioned a lot of the stress that I'm going on right now super, super loving and supportive, and some of them made me want to cry. So just thank you guys so much. All right, y'all. It's been your boy Patty, and we out of here. Deuces.